my cabinet colleague Shri Kapil Sibal ji, Shri Milind Deoria, Dr. Shrimati Kili Kruparani, Shri M. F. Farooqi, Shrimati Nainalal Kidwai, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy to participate in this 8th edition of India Telecom. I understand that the India Telecom series of conferences has been of great benefit to various stakeholders in the telecom sector in our country. I have no doubt that this event this year will see similar success. Ladies and gentlemen, the telecom sector in India exemplifies how competition and free flow of capital can benefit our economy. Over the years, it has contributed significantly to our economic growth and has created valuable employment opportunities. The expansion of telecom connectivity in our urban areas and later in our rural areas has improved our people's lives in a major way. However, a large part of the vast transformative potential of telecommunication still remains untapped. Our government remains committed to facilitating further growth of the telecom sector. During the last 2 years, we have taken a number of steps in this direction. A new policy regime, the National Telecom Policy 2012, was announced last year, bringing clarity on a number of complex issues. We have attempted to simplify the licensing regime and to ensure adequate availability of spectrum for provision of telecom services and its allocation in a transparent manner through market-related processes. I understand that the Department of Telecommunications has already started issuing unified licenses and will also shortly issue the merger and acquisition guidelines. We have raised the foreign direct investment limit in the telecommunications sector from 74% to 100%. I am confident that all these measures will go a long way in addressing the concerns of investors and provide a new impetus to the growth of telecommunications industry in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, with a rural tele-density of just over 40%, there are millions of people in our rural economy whose lives still remain untouched by the telecom revolution. And this is a challenge that should worry all of us, and we must have determination to grapple with it effectively. This deficit is further magnified when it comes to internet connectivity. On a per capita basis, the usage of internet is quite low in India. Both the availability and the reliability of internet services outside the major cities leave much to be desired. The transformative power of the internet is clearly visible in the lives of a large number of our people. Today, services like travel bookings, banking, shopping and education are increasingly being delivered through the internet. Rapid advances in technology are also resulting in new uses of this medium. All this points to the urgent need for measures to bridge the rural-urban divide in the area of telecommunication. This divide should not become a source of added disparity in our society. On the contrary, we should leverage the immense potential of the telecommunications to reduce the socio-economic disparities that presently exist in our country.